often, and you may have experienced their bacon in the past. The brand is called Bear Creek Smokehouse. They're based in Texas. This is 60861. Brand new today. You have a choice. Do you want all of the gumbo? And the gumbo is going to be real Texas gumbo. 8 different packets that are going to help you to create the most amazing Texas version of gumbo. Or you can go for 8 full packets of the real Texas chili that you see over here, where you add your own meat to get to that amazing Texas recipe. But if you want to try both the gumbo and the chili, you can do a combo where you'll get 4 in each of those packages. $39.90, no auto delivery, and made just for us. And we have Robbie Schultz joining us, who is the 3rd generation of 4 full generations of this family doing this in Texas. Sir, come on out here. Is there a side you wish to stand on?
I'll get right over here. How
Hi,
are you?
it's nice to see you.
Good to see you
Good
too.
to see you.
Thanks for having me.
I love delicious food. I did not grow up in a Southern household. So there's very different food in a Southern household that I like very, very much, because a lot of it is about low and slow. But for somebody that doesn't have experience with this, Texas, we're talking chili, we're talking gumbo. Is there something you can say about your family's brand that sort of encapsulates it a little bit?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about the business just for a second. You know, my granddad, Hick Schultz, started the business back in 1943. So we're really excited about celebrating our 75th anniversary this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're
we're glad to
welcome.
be here. And I did grow up on a Southern table. So we're always, you know, we're having big, bold flavors for Texas, you know, for a Texas dinner or whatever. And, you know, this time we've got the Texas chili and gumbo. These products are amazing.
So all we do, so we're talking about the chili first. You add your own meat to the mix that's in the packet, correct?
Yeah, so the packets are all natural ingredients, spices. There's no MSG, no preservatives or anything. Let me spoon you up a bowl of this Texas chili.
Because I'm gonna have to, it's a little steamy, so I know I'm gonna have to blow on it first, because I don't want to burn myself.
No, this is very mild. If you want to have it milder than what, hey, look, what about the chili bar? Would you like a topping?
Oh, sour cream.
Sour
you
cream,
know what,
all
I'm
right.
keeping it simple because I want to taste that.
You
but
got
a little
it.
bit of sour cream never hurt anybody.
I hear you. So the instructions are right on the back of the package. Real easy to do. You use 3 pounds of your choice of meat.
So it could be, give me some examples of what we can put in there.
Some examples. Okay, so you can use ground beef. You can use ground turkey if you like. If you've got a hunter in the family, it goes great with venison or elk, whatever. So easy to make. And it makes about a gallon.
A gallon from one packet?
Yes, a gallon from one packet.
That's a lot of chili. And chili makes everybody happy, from watching the football games to cozying up when it gets really cold outside. Your kids are going to be outside doing sporting events, and when they come home, they might be sweaty, but they're also kind of chilled to the bone at the same time. This is terrific comfort food, because you know what? That spice recipe that you have in that packet,
it is
a huge flavor and just a whisper of warmth. Like you said, it's not going to be overly spicy for somebody at home, but big flavor.
That's right. It's not overly spicy. And you can actually, if you want a milder version, you can actually use a half a packet at a time on the chili mix. Yeah,
so
use the same recipe.
Less concentrated. People have delicate taste buds.
Absolutely, but it's bursting with Texas bold flavor, I'm going to tell you.
Oh my gosh,
and it's so easy to make.
And
so easy to make. So many different ways to serve it. You can put it on chili dogs. You can do it with a chili mac and cheese.
Look at that. Oh, and by the way, after it's fully prepared, can we freeze it and reserve it for another time?
Yeah, so it makes a gallon at a time. So if you don't want to use all that at one time, you can freeze part of it and pull it out of the freezer and use it later.
Awesome.
My mom loves to have card players over. They play card games all the time.
Right.
And she'll pull this chili out because it feeds a super big crowd. Yeah. My wife has made it a tradition to make it on Christmas Eve, you know.
Really?
Yeah, when you're getting Christmas dinner ready and you want something quick and easy to make on Christmas Eve, the chili is a hit.
And it's an ultimate comfort food. So I want to remind you, 8 packages. You provide your own meat for the chili, and they're only $4.99 per bag with all of the seasonings and everything you need, other than supplying your meat to get yourself started. But now I want to talk about the gumbo, because you do have a combo option where you can get a little bit, you can get 4 packets of each, but you can get all 8 packets in the gumbo. So what's in the mix, and what do we need to add to get this flavor?
So the gumbo, let me serve you some
Please
up there.
do.
Okay, the gumbo is a real hearty, just a silky smooth flavor. It calls for chicken, okra, and tomato. But now we like to add sausage to it. We put some of our sausage in here. And then you can also go the seafood route. If you want to serve it with seafood, You can put like crawfish, you can put shrimp, whatever you like in there with that. It's very versatile. And it's just got a great flavor. What do you think?
So here, wait. I got the chicken, but the flavor of the gumbo is actually really delicious.
It's really hearty.
Can I tell you?
Can you imagine that?
A lot of people, when they think of gumbo, they think of Louisiana, and we love Louisiana, but they are known for some spices that are really, really strong. This is not overly strong. As a matter of fact, there's really not a lot of spice heat in here, just concentrated, just flavorful, rich flavor.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, you know Texas has a coast too, and this is just a Texas spin
That's right.
on a Louisiana favorite for sure.
And so here is how the packages come to you. Again, you see them on display over here, but this is for the chili. This one is, and how much gumbo does this one make from one packet?
It makes about a half a gallon.
A half a gallon from the one packet. The instructions are right on the back, so you don't have to save the box, you don't have to save any instructions. It's written right down on the back of every packet, and you can tweak things to whatever your dietary needs are.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing I wanted to mention, they make great stocking stuffers for guys. You know, guys love getting in the kitchen. Guys, this makes it really easy for you.
You know what? So it's funny that you say that, because there are a lot of guys that are not in the kitchen as often as the women, and a lot of it is what are the spices and how many do I need? You've really done all that work for us, so as long as I can just rip open or cut open a package and add in some meat, we're doing pretty well. We are last call on which one did you say, Frank? Shipping immediately. All flavors. All ways to get it. Chili, gumbo, or combo. Now, if you want all chili, 100 remain. For November and December, that's it. Okay, if you want the gumbo, 100 left, November and December. So this is going pretty quickly, and it's brand spanking new today. I can't wait for you to try these recipes at home. Sir, it was such a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Stay where you are. I'd actually love the chili on nachos and then put a little bit of cheese on the top. That would be delicious. Oh, here's where we are. Oh, the David's cookies, the brownies are actually gone. My gosh. I hope you enjoy those. The tin is gorgeous. The wrapping on the brownies is even pretty. But hey, there's something that we have coming up at the end of the show. It is my personal pick of the show. And why is that? Well, first of all, it is Ray Rastelli's favorite steak. So that's